Hello Libra, and welcome to my channel. So today we are going to be doing your love reading for the month of March. In this reading, I will be looking at the overall energies in your love life and also some obstacles and advice from Spirit to help you navigate the waters of your love life more smoothly. So this reading is good whether you are single, in a committed relationship, or if you're separated and just wondering, will things come back together again? And if you're not resonating with this message, you may want to check out your Venus, rising, or moon signs for a message there. There could maybe be a message there if this one is not resonating. So I'm going to start with the Oracle cards just to see your overall energy. So wow, these are like really popping out. So we have community. So the person that you're with or the person that you might meet is maybe somebody that already lives in your community, or you could meet them perhaps in, like when you're volunteering within your community or at some event within your community. So we'll be taking a closer look at these. You also have a no place like home. So this is the energy of you really want to be with somebody that makes you feel really at home, really comfortable. You can tell them anything. You have great conversations. You probably agree on most things, not that you'll agree on everything, but you agree on the bigger things. So there's very little conflict in your relationship. So we'll look at that. You also have chaos and conflict. So this is kind of interesting with this card, right? There could be some chaos, perhaps external chaos, or maybe chaos in your own mind about what it is that you want in a home or want in a home life. Maybe what community you want to live in. So we'll look at that. And then you also have the Imagine card. So this is Spirit telling you that you are manifesting whatever it is that you want. So you need to really spend time imagining, envisioning what it is that you want in your life. And it could be that this chaos and conflict really is talking about the conflict that you have in your own mind about what it is that you really want out of life or what out of a love relationship. So let's see what else we have. You have the Sun. So this is lovely energy. No matter what, you are going to find love, abundance, joy. This is everything that your heart desires. And I think that this is why Spirit is saying it's time to imagine what is it that you really want, because you're about to receive it. And guess who may be bringing it to you? A man holding a heart. A gender doesn't matter. So it's just the energy that somebody is going to be entering your life to offer you love. And if you're in a committed relationship, this could really indicate that maybe you're going to take your relationship to the next level. And you also have financial constraints. So it could be that the person that you are making a connection with may have financial constraints, or you may have financial constraints. So we'll take a look at that too. Interesting information. Kind of energy there. All right, so let's go to the Oracle. We're going to look at your past and present energies, obstacle for this month in your love relationship, advice from Spirit, and then the outcome. Now remember, you always have free will, so you do not have to take the advice given here. And if you're not resonating at all with the reading, then you may want to check out some of your other signs. All right, so in the past, you have the Ace of Wands. So this is kind of like a fresh start. It could be somebody coming in and inspiring you to go in a new direction. It could be this man holding a heart, right? Or woman, depending on, So this is really interesting. So in the past, you've had kind of like an inspiration to go in a new direction. And if you're in a committed relationship, it could just mean that you were inspired. Hey, let's go, let's take this to the next level of commitment. In your present energy, you have the Knight of Swords. So this can be, you know, an energy of kind of combative energy. Now, you are an air sign, so this is kind of like your energy of being in your head. But the Knight of Swords is fast moving, but also kind of combative. I know what I want. I'm going to go get it, that type of energy. But like also, you know, not really caring about other people's feelings quite as much. So this is interesting. I'm not sure that this is actually your energy. It could be the energy of someone that you're dealing with. And this is in your present position. So we're going to clarify all of these. So your obstacle this month is the Ten of Air. So this is, you know, all of the swords in your back. You're towards the end of a cycle. But one of the things, because it's in your obstacle position, you may not be really wanting to move away from this. You may be actually kind of stuck in a Ten of Swords type of energy from the past. So we'll take a look at that. It's kind of like you're wanting to move on, but you're having difficulty because this is your obstacle. Like this is real painful energy. And since it's a love reading, this is pain in a love relationship, most likely from the past. Even if you're with somebody right now, it could be a past relationship that still the energy is lingering there. So let's take a look at your advice. What do we have here? Fool. Start fresh. Start fresh. Yes, you are at the end of the cycle. So it is time for you to go ahead and step into a new world, but for some reason you're kind of holding on to something from the past. Okay. And you know, if we don't have anything right now that shows like a reconciliation, but if somebody from the past is coming back, it's going to be a fresh start. It's like let go of the old. You know, forgive and forget and kind of move on with fresh eyes into the relationship. Oh, and then you have the Two of Wands. So you start off with the Ace of Wands, right? Kind of getting a new inspiration and the inkling for a new path or a new way of going. And then with the Two of Wands, you're actually doing the planning, the strategizing, deciding the direction that you're going to go in the future. So kind of making that your mind up. Nice. Okay, so the Ace of Fire or the Ace of Wands here. So you have the Magician. Now, this is kind of interesting because it's almost like you're trying to manifest. The Ace of Wands can stand for, you know, communication from someone, or, you know, manifest a new start in something. You could be even like starting a new career and it's going to kind of change your love, you know, relationship if you're in one, or, you know, change like who your prospective dating partners are, that type of thing. But this is something that you are definitely manifesting. You're trying to manifest a new start in love or in life in general. I really feel like it may be kind of like in life in general. Okay, so let's look at this Knight of Swords. Can we get some information, Spirit, please? What is this Knight of Swords? Messenger of Air. Yeah, the Knight of Swords again. Wow. Okay, let's get a couple more there. It's a really combative energy. It's kind of like, I'm going to go get what I want. Yeah, Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles also stands for somebody coming back from the past. So somebody coming back, and it could be that, you know, you want to return to somebody because you have the Knight of Swords twice, or somebody else coming back. And you have the Five of Swords in reverse. So this means that like the internal conflict, there's conflict maybe between you and somebody else, but also to me, especially in this deck, he's kind of like holding his head and it's like all in his head, right? And it is swords energy. Once again, lots of swords here. But because it's reversed, it's kind of like getting out of that internal energy and trying to see what it is that you want. And then honestly, like going for it. It could be, if this is a reconciliation, because the Ten of Pentacles can mean a reconciliation, it could be that the two of you are kind of like, combative with each other. It may be an energy of like, really trying to work it out, but you both have your own opinions about maybe what happened in the past or how you should go forward. Really interesting energy, but you are coming out of this kind of internal conflict. Like you're starting to really see what it is that you want. And it may be that you want this person from the past, or that you really and truly want to move forward. Like you have the Knight of Swords twice. So you may be extremely conflicted within your own mind. Interesting. So let's see what this 10, that's too many. And I put them in there wrong. 10 of Swords is interesting because this is your obstacle. You have the, you have so many swords. Libra, you are so in your head. So you have the 10 of Swords with the King of Swords. This is just really super cold energy, right? And, the King of Swords could be you. It could be the person that you're dealing with. I feel like it's kind of the person that you're dealing with that has caused a lot of pain. But the Knight of Swords is someone that is really cut and dry. Like they know what they want and that's the way it's got to be, right? And this has caused you a lot of pain. But it's like you're still you still have a lot of energy tied up in this. You could be almost telepathic with this person, right? If you're separated. If you're looking for a new love, I think this is energy from someone that you have separated from in the past, right? And it's still, that energy is still lingering with you. It's hard for you to move on because you have this, this is a lot of cold, painful energy right here. Okay, so let's see this Fool. Let's clarify this Fool and see what we can get here. Libra, I just really feel like, you have a lot of, look at, you have the Sun, the man holding the heart, imagine, no place like home, community. You have a lot of positive cards here. I really feel like you're kind of like stuck in your head about a situation. You may be wanting to try to prove that you're right about something. Or that your belief about something is right. And I think that, you may need to let that go. I don't know. Or it could be the person that you're dealing with is just really stuck in, their way is right. And it may be that you do need to just go ahead and move on from this energy. As hard as I think that is, because there's a lot of stuck energy here. Yeah, so you have the Moon. So the Moon, indicates that there are secrets that you don't know. Now that can be in the 3D world, but it also means that your spiritual guides are trying to guide this new start, right? You have the Fool card. They're trying to guide you into this new start that you don't know. You may be trying to figure out like what went wrong in this past situation. And I think that they're kind of indicating here that you may not ever really know. You may not have gotten a lot of closure with that relationship. Okay, so I'm going to take a couple more here. You have Page of Swords. So you have a lot of swords, and this is, somebody getting some information. So with the Moon card, you are getting some information. You may get some information that helps you to get more clear about, why this situation ended, this relationship, or where you're going in the future. Because look, this is you. This is the Queen of Cups. This is you stepping into you're total Queen of Cups. You've had all this sword and, swords everywhere, right? And finally, we have some love in a love reading. So, it's just really lovely to see that you have the Fool card. You have the Moon, which means it's divinely guided. You're stepping into your Queen of Cups energy. Lovely. I'm going to take one more. Oh, and then the healing. So if you are still kind of healing from a past situation, this is definitely Spirit saying, not to worry. You are going to be healing. There may be somebody new that comes on your path that helps the healing to start, or, to kind of progress, to help you get out of this swords energy. Some of you may be having, financial constraints that are causing you a lot of, mental anguish, right? Because this is a lot of in your head conflict, like kind of heavy energy. So you could be having financial constraints, or maybe if you're in a partnership that, together you're having some financial constraints, and you've been kind of stuck in your head about trying to figure out how to get out of this. So you may not have been really concentrating on love, but here is, here's the Queen of Cups, right? You have, you are full of love, and very soon you are going to be back into that place of love. Nice energy. Okay, so let's see what this Two of Wands is. Oh my goodness, and you get the Fool again. Yes, you are definitely starting on a new path. You're kind of like, whatever this is, if it has something to do with financial constraints, I have a feeling that will clear up. Or, if you've, lost your job because of the economy or the pandemic, or for some other reason, or you've changed career paths, and finances have been very strained lately, that's going to overcome so that you can get back into your love relationship, that type of energy. And remember, you have the Imagine card, so you're definitely manifesting. You have the Magician here. You're manifesting a new life for yourself. Really nice. Okay, I'm glad to see that, because you did have a lot of heavy energy at the beginning. All right, so we're going to go to the Twin Flame Oracle cards. And, there may be a twin flame here, but we didn't have a lot of that indication. But these cards just really have some great advice and insight in any type of love relationship. So let's see what we have. Runner, escape from emotion and confusion, on the run. This could have been your past person or someone in the past that kind of left almost in the middle of the night. This is kind of the Seven of Swords energy. And it's, part of this, the reason that you're in this really heavy King of Swords, Ten of Swords energy is because someone did kind of leave in the middle of the night. They just ran away. They may have actually run away with your money, or leaving you with a lot of debts to pay. They were kind of okay, there's a lot of chaos and conflict here with the money, and maybe you or this other person, or both of you, were in financial constraints. You had lost your jobs or been laid off or something like that, and this person has kind of left you high and dry. And what you're looking for in your life is someone that is going to stay through thick and thin, you really want somebody that's going to be there and love you no matter what money is available, right? So yeah, that's definitely the past energy. So let's see what else we have here. Travel, movement, meeting, adventures, be ready for new experiences. And this is definitely with your Fool card. And you know, you may be moving. You may decide, you know, you need to move to a new city, a new location, new career, new job. I think you have a lot of new on the horizon. So it's lovely to see. All right, let's get one more and then we're going to go to the Love Oracle. And you know, Libra, if you're enjoying this reading, I would really appreciate it if you would like, share, or subscribe. It helps to build my channel and get my message of light and love out into the world. So I really appreciate any support that you can give my channel. All right, hesitation, past heartbreak, broken trust, afraid to move forward. That is definitely what we're seeing at the beginning of this reading, even in your present energy, right? But very shortly, you are going to start moving out into the world. I think you are going to get some type of information. It could be from this person in the past, or it could be, you know, a friend of a friend, you know, or something on social media, and you're going to get some information. You're going to be like, I'm done. I'm done. It's a straw on the camel's back. I'm done. I'm going on. I'm moving on. I've got my own life to live. It's divinely divinely guided that this person may be leaving your life because you are full of love. You are the Queen of Cups and you are healing. You know, you're stepping in, you're shining your light, right? You're shining your light. Look at this, your light and love, love and light. I love it. I love it. Okay, so we're going to pull some romance angel cards and see if we can get anything, especially if you're in a committed relationship, because a lot of this is really about someone from the past. But that if, you know, you're resonating with this at all, even if you're in a good, solid relationship right now, it could be that this past energy is still kind of lingering with you. Honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Well, I think that is, if you are in a committed relationship right now, right? You may be actually, you know, going to the next level, maybe even getting married and going on a honeymoon. But I think even if it's about somebody new coming into your life, it's about spending time together, really getting to know each other. Okay, let's see what else we have. Calling in your soulmate. Yes, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. And you know what? Here you go. You got the Imagine card. You got the Magician card, right? You are manifesting so much right now. So you really need to get really clear about what it is that you want in a love connection. And then, you know, pray for it. Say your affirmations. Really think about, you know, this person almost as if they're already in your life, right? Because that will help draw them in so much faster because you are definitely ready for something new. You got the Fool card twice. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. And I think that that is really reminiscent of the Moon card that you have in your advice about realizing that all of this, you know, is part of your spiritual journey. There's lessons to be learned from this past relationship. And, you know, just to allow it to happen, not try to control it, surrender it. Surrender your Ten of Swords and King of Swords. Surrender that to the universe and allow that to, you know, heal as soon as it can. But, you know, even that may take some time. But you have a bright future here, Libra. I'm so excited for you. So excited. Okay, so let's get a love oracle. Well, I'm going to take this one because it flipped over. Oh my goodness, and you're not going to believe what it says too. All right, so there's the art. And then it has a message on the back, and I'll read it. Manifesting miracles. You are manifesting, Libra. You are really manifesting. Your dream is soon to become reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. Oh my goodness. Yes, you are manifesting, aren't you, Libra? You're manifesting the man holding the heart, or the energy, it's the energy, or the woman holding the heart, whatever you're trying to call in. Lovely. And you are going to find your joy, your happiness, your bliss, your 10 of Cups, your everlasting love. It's soon to happen. Well, I'm going to leave it with that, Libra. That's a happy ending. What more could you want? So I wish you lots of love and light in this situation and all your situations. Bye for now, Libra.